Okay, so I got you guys to submit some jailbreak myths in my Discord server. And we're gonna go ahead and see if those myths are true or false. So let's not waste any more time and let's get into this. So first myth here, cars without customization are faster than cars with customization. So let's go ahead and try this out. So I have a Camaro here. Let's go ahead and see if this thing will be able to be a car without a customization. So this is gonna be a side-by-side comparison and we'll see which one wins. They'll both have level 5 engines. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, so I didn't really see much of a difference there, so I'm going to go ahead and say that this myth is false. Your car does not go faster without any customizations. Next myth here, you can reload your gun when it's not out of ammo. Just press R. So let's go ahead and see if this is true or false here. So I have a shotgun here. I'm just gonna shoot maybe twice and reload by pressing R, and yes, it does work. So this myth is indeed true. You can reload your gun in the middle of shooting. You just won't be able to shoot until you're done reloading. Next myth here. So the cells here can fly over the Area 51 fence. So let's go ahead and see if this is true. And it doesn't seem like I'm able to do it. Let's go ahead and try to go up here. And yes, now I can go inside. So this is kind of a true and a false at the same time because you have to go up there to get in. So I'm just going to say it's a false because you have to go on the mountain to get in. You can't just get in wherever you want. If you could go in wherever you want, then it would be a true, but since you have to use the mountain, it is a false. Next myth here, you can automatically reload if you hit R, then exit out of your gun, and then open it back up again. So let's go ahead and see if this is true or false. Honestly, I hope this is true because this is a pretty cool thing if it is. So let's go ahead, shoot a little bit, and then press R, and then quickly unequip it, and then re-equip, and no, it does not automatically reload. Oh, dang it. So yeah, that myth is false. You cannot reload your gun if you press R and then unequip it, then re-equip it. You cannot skip the reload timer, unfortunately. That would be cool if you can. Next myth here, you can't spam crouch anymore. You can, but you're unable to after it for a few seconds. Let's go ahead and see if this is true or false here. So I'm going to go ahead and spam crouch. As you guys can see in the bottom, I am spamming C, and it seems like after a few seconds of just crouching up and down, I do have a little bit of a cooldown and I stop crouching. But other than that, I can continue crouching. So this is in fact a true because there is a cooldown after for a few seconds. Honestly, I'm not really sure why that's there, but you know what, it's there. So next myth here, Brulee's top speed is more than 400 miles per hour. So let's go ahead and test this out here and let's race this Brulee here. This might take a little bit of time because it already takes a long time to reach only 300 miles per hour. So let's go ahead, take our time here because this is going to be some very, very fast stuff. And oh no. So I think I'm going to use rocket fuel to speed up this process a little bit because as you guys know already, the acceleration on the Brulee isn't that good. So once we reach a pretty good spot, I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of rocket fuel just to speed up this acceleration a little bit so we don't have to sit here and wait all day. So right around here when we hit the tunnel, I'll go ahead and use some rocket fuel, and oh, this is so fast. This is so fast. Use a little bit of rocket fuel, and we're still accelerating, Oh my goodness, it's so fast. I don't think we're going to be able to see if this is true or false in this video, but from the looks of it, it seems like the Brulee will be able to hit more than 400 miles per hour because it just kept on going. It did not slow down, so I think it could have kept on going. From what I've heard, the Brulee's top speed is actually 480 miles per hour, so that would have taken like 3 more jailbreak maps to reach. It's just super hard to do, and honestly, I'll probably never end up getting to that speed. So I can confirm this myth is in fact true. You can get more than 400 miles per hour on the Brulee. The next myth here is get arrested by a cop, reset your character, and sit down on a seat until the cell timer pops up. You won't get put in your cell. I believe this did work back in the day, so let's go ahead and see if this still does. Alright, there we go. My alt account is in the game. I'll go ahead and try to get him to arrest me, and I'll go ahead and see if this is true or false. Honestly, I hope this still works because this was a very, very helpful trick, and it saved me a lot of time because obviously you will be able to skip your cell timer. Alright, there we go. There's my alt account. I'll go ahead and punch, and he'll go ahead and arrest me. I quickly reset my character, sit down in a bench, and hopefully I'll be able to do this. There we go. Sit down next to a bench, and I should be able to skip it. And yes, I can skip the cell timer, and I could go ahead and escape before I'm even out of my cell. And the best part about this is the police cannot arrest you until this is gone, so you'll have a chance to get a key card while you have that thing on your screen. But yes, I can confirm that myth is in fact true. You can go ahead, reset your character after getting arrested, sit down on a bench, and you will skip the cell timer. Anyway, next myth here, if you go ahead and rob the power plant, you can exit by going back if somebody opens the door. So since I don't have any friends, I'll go ahead and try to simulate this. I'll try to make it up here to the door, and we'll just pretend that someone opened the door and we'll exit like that. Let's go ahead and hack this thing open, and I'll just go all the way down there and try to come all the way back, and we'll just pretend that someone opened the door. Alright, so I'm down here now, pretend I just got my power plant money, and we'll go ahead and run back to the top door, and we'll try to get up there. I believe that it's extremely hard to get past this conveyor belt here, but I'm not really sure, and it seems like with a small avatar, you'll actually be able to get back up here. And yes, now I'm up here. If someone opened the door, I can exit, but let's try to open up the menu. And actually, I can open the menu, so I could just hack myself out of here. And there we go. I just hacked my way out of the power plant. Yeah, I can confirm that that myth is in fact true. If you have someone open the door, once you get to the top of the power plant, you can get out of it. And if no one else opens the door, you could go ahead and just go close up to the wall, and you'll be able to hack your way out of the back door. Okay, so this just happened, and I want to put this in the video because I do not know how this happened. First of all, I'm just sitting in air, and second of all, my boat is literally just flying there. I don't know what's happening, but my boat is flying. And the look on my character's face looks like he is just absolutely terrified right now. I mean, just look at that face. And the boat despawned. Well, alright. I have no idea what just happened, but all I know is my character is still sit jumping. Even when I'm driving the Volt bike, I'm still sitting. Yeah, that's pretty much all the myths I have for this video. If you want to have your myth in one of these videos, go ahead, submit it in my Discord server. It is in #mythbusting. But if you've enjoyed this, go ahead, tell me down below in the comments that you have, and I'll go ahead and try to make another one of these myth busting videos, and hopefully it can be within the next few weeks. But yeah, hopefully you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.